Pain is a funny thing. Hurt is a funny thing. And I was just going through an experience and I was just thinking, right? I've done a lot of healing. I was like, why? Why am I not? Why do I have so much? So much. And Spirit gave me the analogy and vision, really, which is interesting, of a horse. And basically, you're standing behind a horse and you just get horse kicked 1,000 times. And like, of course, you're going to feel pain. Of course, maybe you feel like you want to die, but you never did. You didn't. You made it through and you didn't take drugs. You didn't do drugs. You didn't do anything to alter. You just took the kicks. And then, of course, that shit's going to take time to heal. And if you're following a path of spirituality, it's the mind, body, spirit, and heart. All of those require healing. And even if you had the same event, they all need different layers, levels of healing for each one. It's why it's so hard and agonizing, why it feels like it's always continuum. Because it kind of is, but it always gets a little better. It always gets a little easier. It always gets a little bit more conscious. It always gets a little bit more fulfilled. It always gets a little bit more healed. It always gets a little bit more transformed. It all gets a little bit more in a way that is good for you, aligned for you, authentic to you. So even if you have to go through 10,000 layers for the heart, mind, and body, every time you heal a layer, you do raise the other parts of self. You do embody a balance with the other parts of self. And so if you're on this journey and it's hard and it's agonizing and it's levels of pain, levels of hurt, levels of healing, levels of pain, know that even when it doesn't feel like it's doing anything, you're going to eventually get to a point where you've balanced out in some way the levels, right? And you're going to know, you're going to see, you're going to come to a point where you can acknowledge all that you've done, all the work that you've done, and then understand that that shit ain't done, okay? Because if you follow the path of spirituality, it truly never is. It just gets easier, it gets more conscious, it gets more intentional, and it gets quicker. It gets quicker. What took you 10,000 layers and 20 years to heal can be done in a minute, 20 minutes, a second. Now, that doesn't mean you ain't got 20 million layers, but it gets better, easier, transformed, and conscious. When it becomes conscious, works subconscious, and intent is present, A1, A1, boo, A1. So whatever journey you're on, whatever level you're on, if you're seeing this, good fucking you. All right? Good fucking you. Because it ain't easy at all. Good on you.